So one of the big reasons why so many men struggle to lose weight, or even if they do lose weight, they end up putting the weight back on or more, right? There's a big reason why this happens, right? Now, everything else that you've tried in the past, like when you go out there and try to get motivated, you're feeling inspired, like this is it, this time I'm going to go out there, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get fit for life, etc. This is it, I'm not going to go back to old habits again, right? Now, it's all fair and well saying that, but actually doing it is a completely different ballgame, right? Like changing your habits, changing your life, and transforming your physique and transforming your mind is hard, right? It's not easy, right? It's not as easy as just waking up one day and saying, that's it, I've done it now, this is me, I'm set for the rest of my life, okay? What's even harder is actually losing weight in the process, actually making that weight loss happen, right? Now, it's hard when you don't know what you're doing or when you don't have the right system in place, okay? So, like from my experience, right, our experience of helping clients like transform their physiques, transform their mindsets, and create lasting change, what we do and what we find that works and what is critical, like without this, like nothing would work, right, is we need to get clear on a starting point. Like, what is your starting point? And what I mean by this is, right, what are your past experiences? What have been your experiences up until now? What are your current habits? Okay, what habits? Like a habit is something that you do repeatedly, right? It's something that has become ingrained in your life, right? What are your habits that you've picked up in life up until this point for the past 30, 40, 50 years, okay? We need to look at your stories. Like, what are your current, like your experiences have created stories in your mind, okay? What are the stories that, like, what are your experiences and what are the stories that you tell yourself that are linked to those experiences that have been created as a result of those experiences? On top of that, like, what was your upbringing like? Like, what did your parents tell you? What did your mom and dad tell you? Like, how were you labeled at school, right? All that stuff plays a massive role in this, a massive part, okay? Because it has created internally this narrative, this self-talk in your mind about you. It's created your identity, right? And the thing with identity is, like, you could go 4 or 5 months, right? You could like be working out and using willpower and motivation. It feels like you're struggling to become this different person, but then the moment you stop, you get pulled back to that old identity, right? It's like, I'm not a fit guy, I'm not a sporty person, I'm this and that, right? So we need to be clear on like where you are now, what is your current situation, what's your starting point, what's the narrative that's going on in your head. So if you think about this, right, it's like if you're wanting to go to a destination, right, you're going to go on Google Maps, right, you're going to enter the destination, right, I want to get to point B. Now, just by entering point B, right, you're not going to, the satellite navigation system is not going to bring up, if you don't put the starting point in, it's not going to bring up the route, okay? It will just show you that destination. And that's what most people are doing, is they're just focusing on the destination, right? I need to lose X amount of weight, blah, blah, blah. They're focused on stuff, right? Oh, it's easy, exercise, fix my diet up, right? It's supposed to be easy, right? But we know that doesn't work, right? Like, if it did work, then everybody would be happy, right? But most people are not, right? They're not getting the results they want. And that's because they're not clear on the starting point. Okay, where are you now? What's your current situation? What have been your past experiences? What have you tried before? What self-talk has this created? And even more so, who are the people that you hang about with that are stopping you from achieving these goals? Okay, like, if you think about it, right, like, what's it like? Look around you, right? What's the top 5 people that you spend most of your time with, right? So, for example, if every weekend you're meeting up with this guy who loves to get hammered, doesn't give a shit about his health, right? You're joining him and doing that, right? You're going to get the same results that he has, okay? This is why having an environment, a group, like this is why here at Destructible Men, we have this environment where we put men in, where it's all men that want to improve their health, that men that are working to improve themselves mentally and physically as well, to show up as better leaders for their families, to show up as better fathers, as better husbands, etc., etc. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Let us know what your biggest takeaway is from watching this video. I'll pop a link down here. You can join our free group if you like. We've got loads of free stuff there that we're happy to give away. We shall speak soon. Peace.